Happy Thursday. I'm Ozarks first meteorologist Tom Schmidt, and of course, summer's right around the corner. We're already getting into the end of May, and as we do, recreation around the Ozarks becomes pretty popular. A lot of folks enjoy taking part in activities like hiking, camping, maybe four-wheeling, or rafting, fishing, anything like that involves the outdoors. And you may have to trek a little bit to get to those locations, right? So you may have to go through some brush, do some hiking trails to get to where you want to go. And when you're doing that, you want to watch out for not only the ticks and other parasites, but also poison ivy. Of course, things are very green around the Ozarks right now, and that includes plants that we don't like so much, things like poison ivy, poison oak, or a poison sumac. Now, all 48 states, the lower 48, have poison ivy in them at some point. Now, Hawaii and Alaska are the only two states that have not had poison ivy reported in them. All other 48 states have, and of course Missouri and Arkansas are no exception. Okay, so you can identify poison ivy by a couple things. Okay, first of all, it's what they call a compounded leaf. Okay, so it's kind of a spine in the middle of the leaf. The central leaf is going to be a little bit longer than the two leaves on the sides. Okay, and there's a good picture right there. The easiest way to identify poison ivy, though, is, of course, the three leaves. It's a three-leaf plant at the end of the stem. So if it has three leaves, let it be. That's kind of the saying there, right? If you see three leaves, let it be. So, yeah, if you're just cautious, unfamiliar, maybe you're not sure, just leave it alone. Don't touch it. Now, if you think that maybe you've brushed up against poison ivy or come into contact with it, well, the first thing you want to do is to wash yourself off with soap and lukewarm water. That goes for your pets too, because it's not the leaf so much as the oil that's on the leaf that can get on your skin that causes that irritable rash. And some folks get it pretty severely as well. But the oil is what causes the rash. So you want to wash off areas that come into contact with the leaf where they could have the oil from the leaf spread onto it. So wash off with soapy water. Take a shower after you've been working out in the yard. Wear long sleeves, long clothes that cover your body up. Wear gloves, obviously. Non-permeable gloves. So not necessarily cloth gloves. You want to have maybe more of like a leather work glove if you're going to be working in an area that may contain poison ivy. And some other things you can do. You can take a bath if you do get a rash. If you're unable to wash off the oil in time and you do develop a rash. Some things to mitigate your desire to itch are to, again, take a lukewarm bath. You can actually add baking soda or even something called colloidal oatmeal. I hadn't heard of that one before, but I've heard of the baking soda trick. Give it a try if you want to reduce your itchy symptoms. You can also use topical creams that contain zinc, like zinc acetate. There's also a lotion, calamine lotion, and a hydrocortisone lotions. Those can also be helpful in reducing the itchy sensation. Now, if the itching rash persists past about 7 days and shows no signs of improvement, go talk to your doctor or dermatologist. Sometimes these rashes can also get infected. So if you show signs of infection, which could be a fever, maybe you have scabbing or blistering or even oozing and pus around the rash, those are signs of infection. Go talk to your doctor when you get to that stage. Otherwise, best advice, ride it out. Use topical lotions, take lukewarm baths, and of course, avoid the urge to itch. Don't want to do that. So I hope you find these tips helpful. For more details, you can read the story below about how to identify poison ivy, how to prevent developing a rash, and how to mitigate the itchiness from that rash if you do end up developing one. All right, happy Thursday. Enjoy this summer. Keep an eye out for poison ivy. And again, take a look at those tips below for more.